My solo and soulful journey into Indonesia began in Yogyakarta, a city known for its historical and cultural significance. As I gazed out of the window of the airport city link train, the mountain ranges in the distant horizon and the vast expanse of lush landscape gave me a sense of what lay ahead. In the shadow of an active volcano, Mount Merapi, and ocean on the other side, nestled in the heart of Java Island, lies a city that serves as an important hub for the culture, traditions, and history of Indonesia. Popularly referred to as Jogjakarta or Jogja, the city pulsates with life and energy. Its bustling streets are a treasure of colors, with traditional markets, street vendors, colorful sights of batik-clad locals, the aromas of street foods, music and dance performances, and pedicabs weaving through throngs of people. The city's cultural nerve beats to the rhythm of gamelan music that resonates from museums and theatres. The legendary boulevard in Jogja, Malioboro, a 2.5 kilometers long street, stretches through the city centre, and the atmosphere here is nothing short of enchanting. Once upon a time, it used to be a quiet street used by the Sultan to traverse the town. After Dutch arrived, Malioboro Street became the administrative centre of Jogja. The streetscape of Malioboro is an interesting mix of Dutch, Chinese, and contemporary influences. These days, the street is the most famous and iconic landmark of the city and showcases Indonesian culture and commerce. Lined with a colorful array of street vendors, shops, restaurants, it's a sensory delight that beckons both locals and visitors alike. The atmosphere comes alive particularly in the evenings when the air is filled with the aromas of Javanese satay skewers. The street is lined on both sides with stores selling batik fabric products and other handcrafted souvenirs. Malioboro is not only a place for commerce and trade, but also an entertainment street. People gather here to socialize and enjoy the local entertainment with friends and family. The local food vendors and performers add to the street's dynamic character. The colorful becaks or trishaws weaving their way through traffic definitely catch the attention. They serve as a useful mode of transportation for locals and visitors for short distances. Horse carriages known as andong add a touch of tradition to the streets of Jogja. Pasar Biring Harjo is the oldest traditional market located a little off Malioboro Street and has been a place of business since mid-18th century. The market consists of a maze of stalls and shops selling wide variety of local products. But the highlight of this place is batik, an Indonesian fabric designed and dyed in an intricate process. Visitors can find a wide variety of batik products in these narrow alleys. Amidst the bustling streets of Jogja, where Malioboro takes the center stage, lies a network of enchanting back alleys waiting to be explored, where becaks navigate gracefully through narrow lanes. These alleys are a realm of their own, revealing quaint shops and houses, cozy cafes, and warungs serving authentic Javanese cuisine. Here one finds a quieter and inner side of Jogja, where time seems to slow down. Every turn reveals a delightful sight. It was quite interesting to see a lone petrol filling machine right on the sidewalk of a busy road, just outside a local shop. The Yogyakarta Palace, also known as the Keraton, was founded by Sultan Hamengkubuwono I, and its construction marked the establishment of Yogyakarta Sultanate. The palace has since served as the seat of Sultan and the cultural focal point of Jogja. While certain areas are open to public, Sultan's residence and a few other quarters remain private. Yogyakarta holds the status of a special region. This special status is designed to protect its invaluable Javanese cultural heritage, allowing the region to maintain its royal customs and historic sites. However, in broader context, it ultimately falls under the jurisdiction of the central government of Indonesia. The palace continues to serve as the official residence of the reigning Sultan, who also holds the position of governor of this special region to this day. The positioning of various buildings and pavilions within the palace complex was planned as per calculations based on ancient Javanese cosmology. The designs of the palace incorporate elements from Buddhism, Islam, Hinduism, and European architecture, serving as a testament to the fusion of diverse faiths. The Keraton is also the site of important ceremonies and official events, reception of international dignitaries, and political meetings. Beyond its architectural splendor and official role, the Keraton is also a cultural center, housing a museum that offers a journey into the Yogyakarta Sultanate's history with royal artifacts and traditional clothings. The palace regularly holds traditional Javanese performances such as gamelan orchestra, dance and puppet shows. These shows are open to public and included in the entry ticket price. Tamansari, also known as the Water Castle, is a historical site located at a couple of kilometers from Karaton. Tamansari was founded in the mid-18th century during the reign of the first Sultanate of Yogyakarta. It was primarily a recreational area for the Sultan and his family. The water castle featured a series of bathing pools, including Sultan's private pool, a sauna room, many pavilions and artificial lakes surrounded by lush gardens. The beautiful architecture of Tamansari is a blend of Javanese, Islamic and European styles. Additionally, the water palace is said to have strategic significance as a defense complex. It had a network of underground tunnels and passages that were used as a means of escape or a hideout during times of threat.
Yeah, because in the top.
The complex has a unique underground mosque which was used by the Sultan and his family. It is closed for public in present times. Most of the structure has fallen into disrepair or occupied by the local residents who have constructed their own houses within the premises. Nonetheless, the remnants definitely tell the tales of its glorious past. Kota Gede, that translates to big city or grand city, is the oldest living quarters of Yogyakarta. Kota Gede is known for an old mosque and a royal cemetery, and both are important religious and historical sites. The mosque was founded by the early Mataram Islamic rulers and is said to be the oldest in the region. The building is a fine example of Javanese architecture that features a pyramid-shaped wooden roof covered with tiles, main prayer hall and a porch. The mosque has been renovated a few times over the centuries. In the complex, there is a royal cemetery that houses the tombs of the founding fathers of the Islamic Mataram kingdom and their family members. Photography is strictly prohibited in the tomb area. Several brick walls and gates give this cemetery complex a beautiful structure that includes various pavilions, prayer halls and bathing pools. These structures have specific purposes related to religious rituals and ceremonies. The architecture, carvings and motifs exhibit pre-Islamic elements that prevailed in this region at that time. Personnel dressed in traditional Javanese attire guard the complex and attend to the visitors. Founded by Ki Gede Pemanahan as a small village sometime in the 16th century, Kota Gede prospered and became the center of the Islamic Mataram kingdom. Subsequently, the capital was moved from Kota Gede, but the town continued to flourish and today it is the oldest living neighborhood of Yogyakarta. The narrow roads and local markets are a testament to its legacy. At a short distance from the tomb complex, a traditional Javanese home called Dalim Natan can be visited. It used to be the residence of a wealthy merchant family, and today it serves as a museum and a guest house. It even exhibits an old radio that still works. The complex also features a bookshop and a cafe, and it is a great place to soak in the Javanese atmosphere. Close by, a narrow alleyway leads to a neighborhood with traditional Kotagede houses and lifestyle, and is known as the Heritage Area. Walking through these narrow alleyways is like stepping back in time. Besides serving as residences, establishments like school and local businesses operate from these buildings. The alleyways are very narrow, but like in all old cities, a strong sense of community prevailed. Additionally, the fortification of the city necessitated the houses be built closer. Some houses have been abandoned, but the original walls, doors and window frames tell the tale of their past glory. And this is one of the best places in Yogyakarta to see beautiful houses in traditional Javanese architecture. Gamelan is a traditional Indonesian ensemble of musical instruments, and the orchestra is known for its intricate compositions and is often used as a complement for various performing arts like dance and theatre. In my experience, a visit to Jogja will not be complete without watching a gamelan performance. Jogja is known for its traditional music and dance performances. They depict ancient legends, historical events, and stories from epics. The Ramayana is a Hindu epic that tells the story of Prince Rama's quest to rescue his wife Sita from the demon king Ravan. The Ramayana ballet is considered one of the most captivating cultural performances in Indonesia, and the most renowned one takes place against the backdrop of Prambanan temple complex. Remnants of many generations of civilizations still continue to exist in Yogyakarta. The diverse beliefs and ancient traditions create a unique and enriching experience for those who seek to explore its depths, and is definitely very colorful.